The Pistons dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Detroit Pistons. The Bucks seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Bucks relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. Defense.
The Detroit Pistons showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Blake Griffin could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Detroit Pistons. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Detroit Pistons. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Aaron Gordon sends it away. Griffin finishing inside the paint on that one.
Good shot, man.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Orlando ball. And the finish at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Luke Kennard. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Jackson with it. 2-point advantage.
He sent that one to the third row.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Markelle Fultz. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Orlando has it. Knocked loose. Pistons come away with it. Drummond. Magic in control. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. 3 for 4. Good start. Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Knocked loose. Jackson. Now a steal as the Magic have it. To Aaron Gordon. Another check and a putback slam.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Pistons have it. A big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Griffin. And the finish, slam dunk. Feed the big fella, point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Jackson with it, up by 6. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Reggie Jackson.
The pass set it all up.
2 points. The assist.
1 quarter down. The Pistons with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets
Griffin, Magic have it. Cashes in for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Griffin. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Jackson with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Pistons come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Smith. That became tough once he was doubled. Jackson with it. Up a dozen. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocked loose. Pistons have it. Drummond to Griffin. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fultz to Mo Bamba. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
And the 2. The finish at the rim for Drummond.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Pistons retain possession. Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fultz with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. And count the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Luke Kennard. And scores. Strong take.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Out of bounds the call off Jonathan Isaac. That pass stolen by Orlando.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Andre Drummond tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. scores plus the foul. You have to respect every